So the weekend that just passed was TFCon. I was able to head out there and check out some cool displays and some third-party figures. And I was also able to pick up the Ultimates Captain America and Nick Fury 2-pack. Also, it was Amazon Prime Day last week, but I didn't find anything online. You guys grab anything? Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Toying Around, the toy reviews with the information that toy posers and collectors are looking for. Today we're going to be doing a double review of Daredevil and Elektra from the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Wave Spider-Bot Bath. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm just going to call it Spider. You can see here Daredevil comes with the right arm of the SPDR Bath and Elektra comes with the left leg. On the top, they both have their individual logos on the box, which is pretty cool. And their name on the front. This is the box art. And on the back, here, you can see all of the figures in this wave. At the rate that Hasbro was releasing figures this year, I could easily pass on this Build-A-Figure. All I really wanted was Doc Ock, which I already have and will review. And I was really wanting Cloak and Dagger, but I think I'm just going to pass on them now. But we'll see. What do you guys think of all these releases coming out this year? It's crazy, right? So without further delay, let's get to opening. It's crazy, man. The lights just went out. Where's that light switch? Ah, here we go. Holy! These ninjas! So here we have the figures out of the packaging. Daredevil in his Shadowland costume looks incredible. He comes in this mostly all black costume. Hand wraps on the hands here. Little holster. Red belt. And boots with laces here. Detail on the laces look really nice. Seems to be a bit of wash on them to bring out the sculpt. On the back, it's just plain with a single peg hole. And here's a close-up of the face. Favorite part of Daredevil right now is the Billy Club weapons he comes with. Take them out of his hands. You can actually connect them to the string here in the middle. So you can get in some nice throwing poses, some real nice action sequences. And then if you want, you can just pull the actual batons right off of the middle wire. You have two weapons like this, or two batons like this. They can just go in his hand. Or you can just take them both out and have them in his leg holster. To do with one hand. Leg holster is just tied on, not glued on. Daredevil also comes with a pair of red fist, hand-wrapped fists with black fingertips. Looks great. For Elektra, she comes with this brand new head sculpt. She's wearing her red bandana here. The hair comes down nice. The face is done really well. You can see the paint on the eyes. It's a nice bright blue. There's no issues with the paint there. In terms of the costume, here on the arm, they're just armbands painted on, almost like the Psylocke from the Apocalypse wave. So you can see there's a little bit of paint wearing off here already, and this is just right out of the packaging. Is that intentional? Two painted leg straps here, one big one here, and her boots are painted on. She's got a nice sash here, part of her costume, that drapes over the middle, and it's an extra piece. Elektra comes with two size and no other accessories or hand swaps. The articulation on Daredevil is pretty basic. Head goes all the way around if you need it to, this far down and this far up. And here's a close-up of the head sculpt again. In terms of the rest of the articulation, shoulders go up this high. You have your bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows for sure, didn't miss it this time. Nice hand wraps here with a wrist rotation, and of course the hands do come off. Ab crunch forward this much, back this much, leg articulation there, this far out, this far back, waist swivel, thigh swivel, double jointed knee, which is still useful with the holster here, calf swivel, rocker up, down, and this way. So overall, really good articulation. It's pretty basic, but it'll get you the poses that you need for this character. Now for Elektra, she has long sculpted hair down to her lower back, so her head does turn this much, doesn't look up that well, obviously, doesn't look down that much. Shoulder goes up this high, definitely a single jointed elbow, no bicep swivel, and you have the wrist articulation. Come on, Hasbro, just give me those Luke Skywalker arms, please. Abdomen rotation here and crunch, if you can call it crunch, just the rotation, I guess. This far back, this far forward. No waist swivel. This is the joint under here, not to be weird, unless you want to make it weird. Forward, back, out to the side, thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and ankle, and a big serial number on the inner thigh. The cool part about Elektra that I really like is that the left hand holds her side like this, and her right hand holds the side like this. So the fingers are like this, and they easily go over the side. They do that sometimes with the Raphael figures from Ninja Turtles and other characters who have sides like this. I think it's a nice little change for the figures other than just holding the weapons upwards. The Elektra figure comes in at approximately 6 1/4 inches, and Daredevil is almost 6.5 inches tall. Okay, so for some size comparisons, here is Daredevil and Elektra next to their Netflix counterparts. As you can see, the two Daredevils are essentially the same height, although I like the sculpt on the Shadowland Daredevil more. I really regret most of the Netflix wave, although I would have liked to see butterfly joints on the Shadowland Daredevil. The two Elektras are also pretty much the same height. Both of their arms do not have the double jointed elbows, except the Netflix one suffers from the Popeye forearm syndrome, but they both have the cool Sai gripping hand on the right hand. Here they are next to some articulated Icons 6-inch scale ninjas. Here they are next to the Mezco Punisher with a plastic water pistol, and also next to the Walgreens exclusive Punisher. And here they are next to Toy Biz Wesley Snipes Blade and Ultimate Spider-Man. Here he is next to Toy Biz Bullseye. And of course, what is a Toying Around review without head swaps? So here's Elektra with the silk unmasked head. Fits on pretty nicely. Skin tones are just a little bit different. And with the Netflix Elektra Nachio's head, does not fit at all. You'd have to shave it down, but I think it could look pretty nice. I am not gonna Dremel this head off. So overall for Daredevil, I'd give him a 9 out of 10, although I wasn't that excited about the figure. Once I had him in hand and I had him posing, the black colored costume looked really nice. The accessories with the Billy Club were an added touch that you could add them in 2 different configurations, plus you can put them in the pouch. So that was really cool, and the extra hands, so that's a high ranking for me. For Elektra, I'd give her an 8 out of 10, just because there were some paint issues on this one, but the face sculpt looks really good. I'd like to see some extra hands as well. Maybe hands for just fighting scenes, fists. So that's the end of this review. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up at the bottom and leave me a comment. Subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. Thanks for watching and keep toying around.